Hi everybody, it's Alisa Murray here, living the sweet life. We're doing another DIY, and one of the things that I wanted to share with you is sort of a really neat hack. My mother-in-law showed me 30 years ago when Brian and I got married, and it's one of those things that's so cool because you can really change out the look of your front door or your couch or wherever, your bedroom, even your guest bedroom, and especially nice whenever you're redoing children's rooms when you're going from when they're little babies all the way through the teen years when they have different interests and you're trying to figure out what you might want to add in there to kind of perk it up a little bit and make it feel more like something that they're really going to be delighted with as a child. I did this often during the time that I was mothering when the children were little. And it's just really funny because it's so simple, but so different in terms of how you can transform a space. And it's really easy. What you do is you get, I know that you guys have seen the front porch from the holiday home tour, but what I did was I got some really cool pillow covers from Amazon. And y'all know how much I love leopard and feathers and foo-foo. And I decorate my home and always have for every season because the children have been coming to see me for photo shoots. And so every single season there's a space for you to come and be photographed that has a different theme to it based on what's going on. So January is always sort of slack because Christmas has been so extravagant and so many different places for families to be photographed. So I kind of take a break and go right directly into Valentine's Day. And honestly, by the time you take down all the Christmas decorations and all the studio decorations and all the garden decorations, it's time to start putting up Valentine's in order to get that done so cards can be sent out for the holiday as well. So one of the things that I wanted to show you, and it's really easy like I said before, is how to take a regular pillow cover, and what I've done is underneath here are my regular pillow cushions that I use during the summertime, and as you can see, you can't really see through this at all. They're blue and green, and there's one that's actually got a bird on it with different colors underneath, and they don't bleed through on this burlap kind of canvasy type pillow cover. But what I've done is I've gone ahead and bought a big old, I guess, ream of red Pom Poms. And for those of you guys who have actually been in the kitchen and are watching me on the Sweet Life Kitchen channel, you'll know that all the curtains that are in the kitchen are actually trimmed in red Pom Poms. And that's really special to me because when I was a child, Mother had some red Pom Poms as well growing up in almost every room. And my mom, my adopted mom, Ellen McGinnis, always has a lot of red in her house as well. And so it's just one of those things that for me, every season has red in it, even if it's springtime or in the fall. And I just love to do that. And I also like to add a little extra special something so that it looks like it's not something that was just store-bought. So one of the easiest ways, like I said, mother-in-law Barbara Ann showed me how to do this way back when we first got married. And all you do is you just take some trim in whatever colors that you love, and you can decorate that by using a glue gun, which is the most fantastic thing in the world because I don't have time to sew and I don't really know how to do that iron-on thing very well, but I know how to use a glue gun. And I've been using a glue gun for years, making projects in art school and whatever for the studio. So I want to show you, the only trick to this is that when you get to the side that has the zipper on it, you need to make sure that you start actually there because I want you to take your line of glue and keep it about 1/4 of an inch higher than the actual zipper line, because what you don't want is whenever you get ready to take these pillows out of these covers and change them out for the next season, you don't want to have glued your zipper shut, obviously. So the way that I avoid that is to just simply take my glue and start on that one side that happens to be the side that needs to be taken care of, and then just run that line across it just a little bit higher than you normally would. So we're working on a stew today, and it looks like we need to work on the steamer part because it's interrupting our video, so I apologize for that. It's double duty around here. You've been asking me what's for dinner, and you want me to show you what I'm cooking each night. I guess to give you inspiration, I hope that's what I'm doing. And so we're having a roast tonight, so I'll be showing you that for those of you that are following me on Instagram and Facebook later on my social feed. But anyway, I've got the glue gun hot, and I'm going to try to run this so you can see it. I'm going to run a line that's about 1/4 of an inch higher up than what it is next to that zipper. And don't be afraid, pull it up if you get it on there and it starts to drip. Don't be afraid to do one full strip at a time. And that makes it easy for you because you can kind of go along and then turn it as you're turning the corner. So I'm going to start here and just press down. And I know it's hard for you to see this, obviously, because you can't from where you're located. Eventually, when the channel gets bigger, I swear to y'all, I'm going to hire a whole team to be right on top of me with lights and cameras and action. I can't wait till that day. We're still working on subscribers. So don't forget, if you've liked anything that I've done, to like it and share it and subscribe, because the faster I can get to getting those 1,000 subs, the quicker I'll be able to hire a team to come and help me. But that's what the first set looks like. So if you see that, super easy, and it really dresses up this whole entire pillow cover. It makes it look like something you bought at a boutique. And of course I just love that. So it's a nice place to think about your front porch being a spot that people are welcome to your home. I know we're not doing a lot of welcoming people to our home right now, but I do have children still coming to see me and families for photo shoots. And so the front porch has always been a spot that I've decorated, and I'll show you in the Valentine's home tour, which I'm going to be almost ready to shoot in the next few days. Actually, I'm working on the archway. I don't know if you remember seeing the archway out in the garden for Santa Claus with the balls and the greenery and all the ivy and stuff for Christmas. Well, that's now been moved, and I just placed it in the front porch area over the doorway, where I'm going to decorate that for Valentine's Day and make a beautiful spot. See how pretty that is? I'm going to make a beautiful spot for children to be able to be photographed, either giving each other a Valentine or with mommies and babies or just whatever, but something really lovely for the front door with some red roses and some green vine and some hearts. And so these pillows are going to look really nice, really, really nice out there along with that. So I just ordered this trim. I tried to find it several places in Houston and over the holidays, thinking that I would get started with this episode before the holiday got done. You know, we had a little bit of window there that I could have gotten a little bit ahead on schedule for videotaping for Valentine's Day, but I couldn't find it. It was not anywhere at my local craft store, so I had to order the whole ream online. But it's not a big deal because, like I said, I use this red pom pom for pretty much everything. That's my look and feel. Leopard, and that's the other thing I'll show you in a minute. These pillows, every one of them have a little bit of a leopard touch on them, and I think that that's really important. I wrote about it in my column on my home and lifestyle column. I wrote about that several years ago, that there's a certain set of spaces that you really should decorate your home every season, and one of them is your front door, and the other one is your mantle, and then your staircase and your guest potty. And those spots are really important because even if you don't want to decorate your whole house for every holiday, it's really nice because when guests come, if there's like a little heart and a pretty little soap, or you know, a beautiful little bunny and a really sweet little, you know, Easter egg, or a little tree that you've decorated with something that you've done with crafting with the children, it's just a nice touch for people to see kind of what to expect in your home, especially when it's at the front door, because the front door is letting everybody know kind of what's inside. And so I love that. I love that. Now what I did to finish this is I came around, I'm going to show you. I came around, still a little bit sticky. I came around the corner and then I tucked it under and I just put a spot of glue. And once that dries, you can come back if you want to. And well, I think I can probably do it now. And put another little spot of glue because I don't want that to fray. And that way it will not kind of come undone, because it likes to come undone. And so this is what it looks like finished. It's not anything crazy. It's not anything, you know, outstanding rocket science about it, but I did want to share with you my trick to making these pillowcases look so much prettier than just store-bought. Look how nice this looks. And I went ahead and did another one. I've got several more to do. But look at this. It's got that beautiful leopard lips. And this one's got the leopard roses. And it really is just a nice way to decorate and get your house ready for the next holiday. And it's not expensive. And it really adds an extra special touch to make sure that everything looks different and unique for your family and your style how you want to greet your guests when they enter your home. So anyway, well, I hope you guys have found some value in this. If you have, please do me a favor. Like I said before, like and share. Don't forget to ring the bell so that you're notified each week when we drop a new episode. We've got a lot of episodes we're dropping, guys. We've got a kitchen show in addition to me doing recipes. I've got one with my friend Carl, and we're going to be doing leftovers. We're going to be doing all kinds of cool stuff from the garden to the table. So don't forget to tune into that as well, and I'll see you guys soon on the channel. Take care.